I say in deep speech.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you've just lost your hive mother. Maybe you might be looking to join a ship. I don't know if you thought about being pirates.
Give me persuasion with disadvantage. As you look over the edge of the ship as you're coming in, you know immediately those aren't children, those are Kinder. You feel something run up your leg and up your back, and right next to you, you see a very fluffy tan hamster. Hi!
I'm about to lose my mind right now. Hold on.
Riddle, as you were standing here with these Kinder, you knew you kind of always felt protective of Boxy, but you were like, we're just friends. Seeing all these little people running, something in you is like, I must keep them safe. Like, I can't let anybody hurt them. It just like, it is like a core program parameter in your mind that you were not aware that it was this strong until you see them all, that you were like, nothing can ever happen to them. On the bottom of the whale is a bright red spell jamming vessel shaped like a spider, clinging to the bottom of it, right in the center, like between its flukes, swimming through space. And on the deck, they look like spiders the size of humans, but they have long necks like eels. And they are looking at each other, and you hear them hissing and clicking, and you immediately realize you were going to have a problem with the Neogi. When last we met, you all came across a Kindori flying through space that had been very brightly painted, that had a small settlement on its back, nestled in the woods that were growing on the back of this Kindori that marks it as a very old one. You found the Kinder settlement of Kindori Ville Stein, a settlement of Kinder and Autognomes that had basically found an innovative way to settle, to satisfy that Kinder wanderlust to keep moving by having a town that literally keeps moving. Boxy heard from the voice that always whispers to her and has whispered to her for as long as she can remember that her wish had been granted, and has proceeded to have the best day ever, until you all realized that something had gone wrong and the remainder of the giant space hamsters had gotten out of their enclosure somehow by something that had apparently chewed through the bars of the enclosure and let them out. If Boxy is having the best day of her life, Erebus the Rhaegar is having the worst day of hers because she hadn't got to kill anybody, even though there's been like a lot of opportunities to do so. Torvin enlisted her aid to help find the missing giant space hamsters, with Myril promising that maybe she might get to hurt somebody, who knows. In response, she took Riddle and jumped off the side of the whale to do this her way. As you were arcing underneath the whale in its gravity bubble there, you saw a large red ship space shaped like a spider that was clinging to the bottom of the Kindori. It was covered with Neogi, large spider-like creatures with long eel-like necks, and I, having rolled a 1 and a 2, completely didn't notice you and Erebus as you would have arced overhead narrowly evading the scavers that are chasing after the whale and coming back up on the other side, which is where we will rejoin our adventurers. Riddle, give me a perception check just to see exactly how much you might have clocked as you arced overhead of that Neogi vessel.
That's a 14.
Erebus got a natural 20. So, as you all land there, you see Erebus is beaming. She is glowing bright gold, and golden motes of light start appearing around her. And she shakes you, Riddle, and she goes, yes, 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 yes. Violence, Torvin, Myril, Boxy. There's a Neogi ship underneath. There's 6 of them. There is like one of like big guy, and he seems kind of like blah, 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 blah. I want to get that guy first. And there's some other soldiers, and some of them were down in the bottom of the ship. And I don't know, but let's go back down there. Let's get them. Let's get them right now. Torvin, Boxy, Myril, you have no idea what she's talking about, but she immediately just rattles off their location and strength complement.
Is Erebus and Riddle still in the gravity well, spinning
You
around?
like come back around and landed. Yeah.
Okay, so Riddle is going to try to clarify the best that she can. Hey, everyone, we think we found the problem, the pest that's been chewing through the enclosures for the space hamsters. They kind of look like spiders with like long eel necks. I don't think that they saw us, but it seems like a worthy opponent for Erebus, you know what I mean? Because she really likes destruction.
Point of clarification, that's not what chewed through the fence. That's what chewed through the fence. And as you see, she points and you see the ground is moving with something. And all of you roll initiative.
No.
Everyone else is like, oh no. And like Gina's like, yeah.
We're gonna eat some gnocchi.
Torvin,
Accurate.
are you okay controlling Erebus for the conflict?
I am going to do my best.
I believe in you.
Oh
All right,
boy.
I
Hold
got
on a
a
second.
15.
I got a 21.
Well,
Riddle got a
hold
14.
on. Wait, hang on. Riddle
Type it
14.
in chat.
Boxy 21. Torvin what? Sorry.
Torvin got 15. It's in chat.
For the sake of ease,
Yeah,
Erebus
let's
can
just do the
go on
same,
your
yeah.
turn.
Yep,
And Myril,
10.
big old 10. And let's see what the creature got.
A
The creature got a 19. Boxy.
Mhm.
As she points it out to you, give me a perception check.
Sorry to interrupt. Have we had a short
Yes.
rest, and also has Meryl also? Not Meryl, sorry. I just forgot the right guy's name.
Erebus.
Erebus.
Has Erebus
Erebus
also
is her
gone on
name.
short rest? Has anyone?
You haven't yet.
Okay.
You're all
Uh-oh.
still kind of beat up
Oh,
from what's happened to you, actually. What'd you get on that perception check?
Dude, I just rolled 2 21s in a row.
As she points it out to you, at first it's kind of difficult to see because, again, you are in the vacuum of space on the back of this thing, and this is kind of at the edge of what would be the woods here, and it takes you a second to see. There's like a carpet of what looks like, once you realize, spiders about the size of your hand, Boxy. So the size of about a child's hand, and they have little eel necks, but there's dozens of them, just like a wave, like a carpet that is kind of crawling towards you.
Oh man. I don't like bugs, guys. Guys, look. There's the little spider gnocchis over there.
You can get on my shoulders, Boxy. Am I near Boxy?
Yeah, you're all kind of together, but it is your turn, Boxy.
Oh. I forgot that we were in initiative. I was gonna run over and just stomp on him. I would like to. I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
And what is the swarm again?
A Neogi hatchling swarm.
14?
okay.
That is enough.
Okay. 7.
You fire the crossbow and it just punches in the middle, and you hear from some of them that immediately stop moving, but the rest of the mass just continues coming your direction.
Oh, that's so gross. And then may I please run and stand right beside Riddle and just hold on to her leg?
Absolutely. Perfect. And try and get out of the way. Excellent. It is now, unfortunately for you, Boxy, it is the swarm's turn, and you're the only one that has attacked it so far.
Oh,
What is your AC currently?
17.
Boxy, you all see these things move almost blindingly fast and immediately start swarming up all over Boxy. And
Not again.
You can feel their fangs like biting into your leathers and stuff, but they don't seem to quite be getting you. But they're all over her, like immediately. It's like, yeah, yeah. It's eerily similar to what just happened to you. Yes, although what Depth had done to you was like a dome. These are on you, Boxy.
Could Riddle at this point in time help dust off the Neogi hatchlings?
It's Torvin's turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Torvin!
Erebus does look and she's like, come on, please. Come on.
This is not even the main event. This is not even the thing I want to do. Erebus cast mass suggestion on the swarm since they are so young. Eat your parents. Embrace death.
You see they stop moving for a second and then continue swarming all over. They're so young, apparently they have not developed cognition yet.
Try something else.
Well, I cast though, so yeah. That's it for
You see, Erebus turns and looks and she's like, okay, I just want the record to show I tried not violence. I tried. I did. So
still
next
seems
time,
like it was violence though.
I mean, just because I was gonna make babies eat their parents, like whatever. Yeah.
Right. No, I guess that wasn't violent at all. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot these bugs one at a time.
Go ahead and attack, Torvin.
First attack, natural 20.
Nice.
31. Does 31 hit a swarm in Yogi?
That will in fact be enough. Yes.
Perfect.
I reiterate, we only play with one house rule that a 1 always fails, then a 20 always succeeds, even on skill checks.
And it's 20 points of damage.
Whoa.
My second attack.
Immediately, like you see the gun goes off and chunks of Neogi hatchlings go in all directions, and you hear the Kinder just all stop and then go, woo! Yeah! He's shooting bugs, you guys! And they all like start climbing up on things to get off the ground, but are like looking.
Yeah. Wait, are all the spiders off me by now?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I got I just got a 23 to hit.
With that natural 20, I will say that's precise enough that you were able to shoot some of them off of Boxy.
Yeah, I'm just like shooting head and then down, just like. Next one is a dirty 20 for
again more than enough.
11 points of damage.
11, perfect. You have killed a significant number of them, but not all of them.
And that's all I got.
Perfect, excellent.
Your aim's great when it's aiming at me, Torvin. Good job.
Yeah, you were like covered in green goo.
Yeah, it's you got Neogi baby guts all over you. Yep. Riddle, it is your turn.
Where are the Neogi parents?
They're on the bottom of they're on the bottom of the Kindori. I mean, like the far other side of the whale on the ship.
Okay, so
these are just little hatchlings.
So take like a full action to get to where they are.
Yes. More than. I mean, you were traveling outside of initiative before, so it kind of didn't matter how long it took.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put and help get these hatchlings off of Boxy, using my crossbow.
Okay. As one does.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very carefully. Whatever hatchlings are around like Boxy's neck, any kind of like kind of sensitive area. I think that's where Riddle would be shooting for. So
Perfect.
23 to hit.
More than enough.
So that'll be a 12 on whatever is closest to whatever area is most uncomfortable for Boxy.
12 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna sneak attack a hatchling.
It's on my butt. That's the most uncomfortable part. It's on my butt.
Okay,
Yeah, they're starting to get under the apron, Boxy. Like you feel like they're getting inside. Yeah.
Boxy turns around and says, "It's on my butt. Please help me."
You see, like Riddle very carefully aiming the crossbow at her butt as everyone looks on in horror.
Can you wails from the grave on that?
Wails from the grave.
It's coming. So sneak attack, 13 on whichever one is still close to her butt.
13 more damage.
Yes.
With the sneak attack, you disperse the swarm, Riddle. Boxy, again, in a matter of seconds, you're like, ah! And you're just covered in Neogi guts. Right, Riddle, when you finish doing this, Myrtle, you see from behind Riddle this huge spider-like creature with the head of an eel comes up and begins to open its mouth right over her head, and you hear as a crossbow bolt pins it to the nearest tree. And you look over and a pair of red eyes just winks at you from up in the branches nearby, Myrtle. You see it is stuck to it and it's like clicking and hissing. And it is currently trapped, but it is your turn, Myrtle.
And this thing is how far from me?
Oh, it's
right there.
It is like stuck to a tree near you. Like it basically was about to jump Riddle. And one of her Autonome associates, Oria, notched this thing and is like pinned it to the tree.
Perfect. So
Nice shot, Oria. I see you. Good job.
I'm gonna swing at him with a warhammer.
The red eye winks at you too. Yep, go ahead and roll it.
And it's a 10.
Actually, you can roll with advantage because it can't move.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was concerning. Okay, that was 20.
Dirty or
20.
natural? Yep, more than enough.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna dual wield for this one because I like damage.
Alrighty.
And that's gonna be a 6.
6 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. And you see it just sort of like slumps over, like you've knocked it unconscious, but it's just like kind of twitching.
Because I'm gonna use my second attack to swing again.
Go for it. Still with advantage.
14.
That is not enough.
Pain.
You bash into it and you hear like clang, and you realize it's actually wearing armor. It's difficult to see at first, but it has a metal breastplate on, and it's got like metal plates along its body.
Cool. Cool.
Anything else from Myrtle?
Nope.
Boxy, you are covered in goo, and you realize these look like little teeny tiny things of this big thing that is like got pinned against the tree, and it's kind of like looking around like its bell is rung.
Oh.
But it is your turn.
Okay. Do I still have any more of them on me?
Nope.
Cool. So, Box kind of like wipes her eyes clean.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've never done this before, but I want to try. Can I? Oh wait, I don't have any more of them on me. Okay, I'm gonna run over to the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Vampiric Touch on it?
You absolutely can.
Because I need some health, man.
Mm-hmm. You absolutely can.
I would like.
What is the save for that?
It's a attack.
There'll be a number. Oh, Vampire Touch is an attack. I thought it was a save from the
It's
target.
a touch attack.
Yeah.
Oh, well, go ahead and roll it then.
I'm gonna touch it. Okay.
You also can roll with advantage because it is stuck. Can't get away.
Okay. If I rolled it on dice already, and then my thing is +7, how do I advantage?
You just
roll
roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to higher than that. Oh, and I can't. 27. My goodness gracious.
Wait, is that a natural 20 or no?
It was a natural 20.
Oh no.
So, so Boxy, you are going to roll 6d6 damage here.
66?
6d6, because
Okay.
it's doubled. If you got a natural 20, it's doubled.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 17 at first. No. Yes.
Or you can just double it. If you've got 17, you can just double it. 34?
No, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll it.
Oh my God. I'm going to touch him so hard. 21.
Boxy, is you reach out your hand and she looks at it and she goes, "Oh, it's a terrible thing. Would you like a little
I want to do this myself.
Please, I'm simply here to observe. I am literally at your service."
Okay. I can do this one because I want to try myself because I never did this before. But then if I need you later, I'll call you, okay?
Please.
By the way, have you met Banana Split?
Banana Split looks at you and you hear in your head, who are, have I met? I don't, what are,
Oh. Never mind.
The bug? I don't.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you trying to kill this thing? Because Boxy, you realize like life is flying out of this. Like you all, the rest of you see Boxy touch this and like its eyes begin sinking in. It like is drawing up and you see the wounds on her body are healing. And she's like,
Sweet.
just shrivels up and kind of drops to the point that just the crossbow kind of actually hangs its desiccated husk on the tree, and you heal for half the damage that you inflicted. You watch wounds and cuts and things cover up, and for a split second afterwards, you could hear a pin drop. And then you hear, Boxy, 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 as all the Kinder are like, yes, 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 yes. To the rest of you, honestly, is a little terrifying.
Guys, you guys see? Did you see? Did you see what happened? I did it. First time.
How did you do that? You did damage and then all of your wounds healed.
Ta-da.
I've never seen anything like that. Do you think the rest of the Kinder here are like you?
I heard that not a lot of people can do this. I don't know. We can ask them, but I don't, probably not.
Well, judging by their cheers, I don't know if they can do that. That was pretty cool what you did.
Thanks.
You see Erebus is looking at you, Boxy, and she just goes, respect.
Yeah. And then she jumps up and
Yeah. You see Trap Springer comes over and goes, oh, whoa, okay. That was a lot. Do you guys need to like relax for a minute or two, because you just kind of got off your ship and your ship's all beat up, and I didn't really ask what happened because that's not really my place, but you're all like cut up and like Boxy, you're like healed now. That's weird, but that's okay because we're into it. But we got like a place you can just like catch a siesta. You can sleep a little while, you sleep long. I mean, like you solved our problem, so hey, thanks.
Yay, Torvin! Hey, Torvin, did you see? Torvin, look, did you see? I did it. I killed him. His soul is mine. Okay, let's go.
Yep. No,
His soul is hers. Yeah.
Yep. You did good.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that later.
The Kinder seem completely oblivious to the fact that there's any more Neogi. They don't know this. So they're just like literally are like crowd surfing Boxy through here, which is not a long trip because they're kind of your size. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm gonna ask this. Can you take me to your leader? Then if you have like any kind of I don't know, maybe a quorum or a parliamentary form of government, does anyone say things and you do them?
Well, I mean, we're kind of an autonomous collective, but I think
Oh, okay.
Trap Springer is like, I mean, I've got the I've got the chunkiest space hamster. I eat that big old chunky boy. So I guess kind of me. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to use about 10 minutes of just like some downtime and relaxing or whatever. But
Of course.
you know that there is a Nigogi spacecraft attached to the bottom of the whale at this time.
Who
Don't
now?
antagonize them. They don't know what we know that they know that we know.
A what? Who?
You know the little tiny little bug things? And the thing that she just sucked all the life
no,
out of that
those are
absorb into
awful.
her very soul and being. And
Yeah.
that won't cause
No.
tentacles or eels to sprout off her back or anything. Everything's
No.
gonna be fine.
That's you see Trap Springer runs her finger down the side of your face and gets some of the goo, and she goes, "This is a pretty color though." That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
You're gonna have the runs tomorrow. And then the weird
Okay.
thing is, after the runs, you're gonna be constipated. It's a thing.
You see, she just like runs her tongue over the back of her giant space hamster, and you see it covered in fluff, and she's like, "This is actually better somehow." Yeah. Anyway, I kind of am in charge, I think.
Okay, yeah. So just mind this side of the whale.
Yeah.
We're gonna recoup and get ready to do violence. Sound good?
You see that when you say violence, like all of the Kinder stop, and they turn and look at you, and they're like, "I mean, are we? I mean, do you need us to like?" Because and all of them have weapons. Like you don't see them move; they just have it. The same way you quick draw. Knives, swords, crossbows, axes are just produced. They're like, wait, are we going? Because I mean, like we'll throw. Like people think we're small, but like we are rough. I mean, like we could like right at the ankle. Like nobody ever sees it coming. You know that you got arteries, and she like pokes at your legs, Myral. Here and here, you cut those, it's a wrap. I mean, just like people are like, oh no, it's just a flesh wound. It is not just a flesh wound.
It's not.
I think you're all admirable warriors. I think you're clearly very deadly. Let's assess the situation first, and if we need your help, you can
He
join.
said assess. That's a
Yeah,
funny word.
it's an ass, but with a yes.
Okay. Hey, I tell you what. You guys sleep. We'll make sure no spiders eat your face in the meantime. Worst case, we got the auto gnomes. We got the auto gnomes, right? And you see up on the prow of the ship where they're on the side of it fixing it. He rotates the cannon around and he's like, what? And they're like, no, we're good. We're good.
I just have a better plan. How do you feel about stealing a spacecraft? A spelljammer. Yeah. I thought you might like that. It would be alien and very strange and gooey, but you know, a fun lift.
See, Trap Springer stands up on the back of her giant space hamster. So she's eye to eye with you, Torv, and she's like,
Yes.
She grabs the front of your vest and she's like, do not mess with us. Don't tell us that we can steal the ship and then tell us that we can't steal the ship afterwards.
You can absolutely steal a ship, and then you and I, we can form an alliance, and then we will be 2 pirate ships. We will be a fleet.
We'll have a fleet of pirate ships to go along with the whale. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will
right.
be a fleet of pirate
Right.
ships and the
Okay.
whale.
Fleet of pirate ships. Go. And you see she starts smoothing her hair down. She's like, could you sleep like fast though? Because I mean, I'm not going to tell the others. I'm not going to tell the others, but the secret's going to get out. They know. Look at them. They know already.
I'm gonna have myself a lemonade and have a lie down, and everyone's gonna get ready. So get your hoop packs ready for violence.
No, you sleep because we're not stealing later. We aren't at all. That's what isn't happening.
Do you remember that it's not the one that looks like a wooden galleon with a treant on it? Just want to clarify that. That's ours.
When
It's
you
ours
say that,
together.
you notice 5 Kinder are halfway up the tether rope to the Deciduon. They're like,
Sid, don't smash the Kinder.
you look up and he has a rock in his hand. And he's like, what? And the auto gnomes have very much drawn down on him up on the deck. And he just like very slowly puts the rock down.
Where does Sid keep on
Sid,
getting
it's
the rocks?
okay. It's okay. Oh, Sid, actually, if you have any rope around you, could you make some swings for the Kenders?
Oh
my
that's a
God.
great idea. Right
Of
on.
course.
We could make a little amusement park for them.
Oh.
You see
Fan art, or it didn't happen.
one of the ones that is climbing up the rope looks down at you, Torvin, and says, "We give our words, we will not rob your vessel. Kinders are a lot of things, but we are not liars." And they just start climbing up, and you see huge queues of Kinders waiting to go aboard the Deciduan as like are throwing ropes over Sid. A second later, you see he's twirling them over his head like slingshots. As they're holding on to the edge of the rope, but like at the end where they have legs out. As he's like,
I get it.
Exactly
Yeah,
how
yeah.
the swing works.
This is a carnival ride. That's how safe this is.
Yeah, it's not above board, or is it?
how long of a rest would you all like to take?
Yeah.
6 hours.
I wouldn't say no to a short one.
Short or long?
What's the difference?
Some things you will recover after a short rest, but your spell slots and hit points and things like that come back after a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, different classes get different things on a short versus long rest.
Oh.
Am I wise in suspecting our DM will have different things happen according to how long we prolong the inevitable?
We've been at this a long time, buddy. I'm not even gonna pretend like that's not at all exactly.
Hey,
what's
Dave,
going
you
to
know I've been
happen.
doing this so long I don't remember
doing-
anything else.
Listen, we've been doing this a long time, man. But you are aware of the presence of the Neori, and they're not aware of yours, so they won't be able to ambush you. I'll tell you that. The Kinder are alert, the Autognomes are alert, the Deciduan's alert. So if they do something, it won't be like your throat gets cut in the night today.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
How hurt is Boxy and Torvin?
So
I'm
since-
okay.
I'm at 19 out of 39.
You've also used a number of your spells.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
Maybe a
also
long
it.
rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the chance to take a just long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've
Damn.
got the Autognomes and Sid and the Kender having fun. It seems safe enough that we could get some shut eye without feeling like we're gonna get attacked.
Boxy, as you lay down, Banana Split crawls up on your chest and kind of like turns in a circle right here at the nape of your neck, and then it's like,
Oh. He's still so sticky from the popsicle. And you know what? You're so cute. I'm gonna.
I tell
Yeah.
Natalie. I tell Natalie Prime, Jimmy Legs, and also Handsome George to run the Kender on drills to get them hyped. You know, get them excited and teach them how to board a ship sneakily. All that stuff.
Having rolled a 3 and a 6, it does not stick at all.
I just want to know if it's my crew that is the problem or the Kender.
Yes, I rolled a 3 and a 6. Yeah, it's just, you know, the naval tactics do not lend themselves.
I suspect
to
Handsome
Kender.
George walks over to the Neogi corpse like, how are you doing?
Yeah. It's all.
Yeah, I think okay, so Riddle is gonna take a sentry's rest, which for a
Mhm.
long rest is 6 hours. So
Mhm.
you kind of see her legs collapse down as she becomes sort of compact and almost looks like a metal gargoyle as she sleeps. Her red eyes are wide open, but she's unconscious and resting.
Riddle, while you are in your low power state, you are aware of the fact that Kinder are coming to paint you. Everything around you is colorful and beautiful, but the moment you stop moving, they got buckets and brushes and are coming towards you.
I think if Riddle is aware of that, she is more
Mhm.
than happy to pretend like she doesn't know that's going to happen.
They do a fantastic job. 19 on the die. You look super legit when you wake up, though. Like, you got some like sweet flames. There's like a rainbow.
Yes.
There's like pictures of you with Happy Kinder kind of painted along your arms. That slot on your back where the cartridge went, there's an arrow and it says farts under it.
Okay, so when
Yeah.
Riddle stands up though, because she was compact before, you just kind of see like a rainbow that's been cut in half with some flames on the other side,
That
and
makes
like an
it
arrow
better.
that says fart, but it's like on her ankle.
Yeah.
It
It's
splits. It says
better.
F art.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really want it in Kender somewhere on her is #1 gangster in
Yeah.
Kinder.
100%. All kinds of happy things written about you.
Awesome.
Torvin, you wake up and there is just a pile of sleeping Kinder around you. And 2 of them have your guns, but they're just like sleeping. Like one has his head on the gun and the other one is just like on his back with the gun. Yeah. But they're just like cuddle, like nap pile all around you.
I very dad like move one to the side. I don't want to wake him up. And then
Yeah.
I just kind of here's a wand. That's magical.
Here's a nice stick, you know?
Here's a knife.
Perfect. The time it would be a misnomer to say it's the night. You're in space. But time passes uneventfully. You all intermittently hear the happy cheers of Kinder that do not subside at all, even though it's been 6 to 8 hours. They are at 3,000 RPMs the entire time you were sleeping. And you wake up and they're just having a great time. Boxy, when you come to, there are pictures and drawings all around you of our super fun space sister Boxy, which again, a 19 on the die. One of them has whittled you, but it's like a really great approximation of you made out of wood. Like there's little art, there's like paintings, like crafts have just been left all around you while you're sleeping. And it's all really good stuff. One of them is a picture of you riding on Tiny's back, but Tiny's breathing fire and has these claws and things, and you're like pointing forward. There's another picture of you just standing, like draining the life out of the Neogi, but you're like really muscular and ripped, and the other Kinder are very small, but in the background cheering for you. Yeah, just great.
This is amazing. They even got my little slight lazy eye. That's so cool. I don't like that. And she takes a little, like she grabs as much as she can. She keeps it in her pockets. She's so happy. She loves all of it. Was Riddle sleeping in the same room as me?
Would you have been Riddle?
Yeah.
Riddle, look at Riddle. You look so cool. What is
Isn't
it?
it the best?
Arts?
There was this store back in Ravenloft called Ted Hardy, where he would make like these sheer
Legally distinct.
long
Legally
sleeve
distinct.
shirts with like flames and rainbows and all sorts of things, and that's what I feel like.
You look so cool. Oh my gosh.
How does the back look?
It looks wonderful. It's wow.
It's the darkest domain.
Myrtle, you two don't actually sleep. You just sort of like meditate for a little while. And you're aware that in the trees, Aurea, the jet black, spiky autognome, like repositioned herself to like cover you all. And you're aware like the entire time her head was literally on a swivel. Like her head has just like been rotating and she's been watching all directions just with the crossbow up in a nearby tree.
And just look up the tree and just
She stops, looks at you, and again one of those red eyes winks and just like goes back to rotating while you're sleeping. And you all gain the benefits of a long rest with no sign of the Neogi.
She is so cool.
extremely.
Is she can Riddle see her where she is right now?
Yeah. She's not trying to hide from you.
Okay. Hey, Aurea, I noticed that you have red eyes like me. Where'd you get those from?
You see, she looks down and she just like points to her faceplate. And you see she doesn't have a mouth. It's just straight down.
Oh, you can't talk. Maybe we could do charades. So Riddle just kind of like motions like vampire teeth, like, are you a vampire? Like,
She just sort of looks at you for a second. and reaches down and opens her chest plate, and you see like gears rotating and turning inside, and she just like points at you and points at herself and then like slams it shut. But you notice inside, you can see just inside her chest plate, the Kinder have painted and drawn all over it. And there's like a picture of like them trying to hug her, but she's spiky, so they look like they're trying like that's the picture inside of her chest plate. And she just kind of points at her eyes and points at all of them. It's like, and pats the crossbow.
Oh, you're like me, Trap Springer. Do you know? Because Ori can't talk. Trap Springer, do you know if they're a Dhampir, or if they were created in Raven?
I think she's just a normal auto gnome, if there is such a thing. I don't know. I think you guys are all great. They came here in this thing, and she points at that bell-shaped craft.
Okay, yeah. I just, I thought it was like kind of interesting and unique that another, I don't know, had red eyes. But yeah.
Well,
super unique.
auto gnomes are all built to do a thing, and the thing she's built for is killing.
Oh, I definitely got that impression. She's very, very skilled at killing.
She's very, yeah, she won't let us like paint on the outside. She's something about like it makes her easy to see in the trees, but she let us paint on her chest plate though. Yeah, you saw
That's
that
fair.
there.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's strategic.
I gotta tell you, I lost some fingernails trying to paint the gears. They get bitey, but that's okay. She knows we love her, and she just like stops and winks again, and gives the thumbs up.
Oh.
And then you see she like whips like she's looking at something, and she just like picks up the crossbow and looks. And she turns, she looks at you, Myral, and then she looks right back in the direction that she's looking again. She doesn't shoot it, but she very much like draws down on something.
Something's over there. Trap Springer's literally looking at something. Look, that way. And then Myra looks to see what.
You can give me perception with advantage. Ooh, that was almost rough for you guys. I had a 20 that rolled to a 14.
Okay, one of them was a nat 20.
Perfect. Well, more than enough. At the far end of the Kindori, where it sort of slopes over to the side, right at the edge, very well hidden, you barely make out the head of a Nori, like looking up over the edge of it.
So
probably about 60 feet away. One of these giant spider creatures, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anybody else see that spider eel head thing? Looking up right now.
Takes a second, but once he kind of points it out to you, especially when you can see Ori is looking that same direction, you can make it out. It's one of those things, just peeking over the side.
Oh.
Erebus.
Yes.
I know that we've been telling you not to kill anything, but we could really use your help right now.
Go on.
There are these like super ugly spider eel head things that look like they put up a superb fight, and I think he would be fantastic at destroying them.
There's that one that I told you that was in charge. It was walking around and like, meh, 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 meh. I want that one. Can I have that one?
It's all yours.
And she just starts walking like straight towards this thing. Like right then, she's kind of like, dope. And just starts walking away.
Well, I guess we should follow her.
Seems like a good idea.
I mean, she probably could handle it, but just in case.
Use her as a shield.
As you all are walking away, Trap Springer just says, Captain, are you Captain? I guess I'm Captain here, but you're Captain up there, but that's all right. We're like a fleet. Soon you'll be an Admiral. Wait, I'll be an Admiral. Maybe your ship is my ship. Right now, there's more Kinder on my ship than there's not Kinder on this ship.
I'm more of an Admiral. You're more of a Captain. Let's get you a ship first. It's going to be like I said.
No, wait, hang on. Wait, counterpoint. I got the Kindori in the Auto Gnome ship. I already got 2 ships. What? And the other Kinder are like, whoa.
You don't have it yet, though.
No, I got the Auto Gnome ship, and I got the like we're literally
you got that. You got that. Yeah. That's cool. But
but in the interest of the spirit of cooperation, are we coming now, or do you want to go down there and do your thing? Because I would hate for us to just like take all the action.
No, absolutely, and
because we'll do it.
That could absolutely happen. But here's the thing:
we'll do it.
We're going to do the violence on the left side of the whale. We're going to go this way. You're going to go the right side, and you go enter into the ship and take it away. Now we're going to make a lot of booms and explosions and try to bring out, I don't know, like I don't know. These seem like they're going to have like a big one of them. It always is a big one. So we're going to find that big one and we're going to just stab it or shoot it until it dies. Meanwhile, you take their ship, take it away, and then you're going to find some other creatures you got killed and all that stuff.
You see Erebus walks over to the edge of the ship. I mean, edge of the Kindori, and she looks and she goes, "Oh, what?" And you see she stabs the spear down on something, and she reaches down and she goes, "Hey, Boxy,
Yeah.
that weird bug thing you told me about, was it this?" And you see she lifts an Umber Hulk with one arm that is like twitching in her hands.
Oh!
She goes, "I'm gonna feed it to the space sharks."
No,
And
no, no.
throws it, and you see it, and it tumbles back, and you see one of the scavers just like crunch it to pieces. And she looks at you guys and she goes, "Ha, ha, ha," and jumps off.
Where did she get the Umber Hulk? Where did that come from?
I don't know,
mean-
but I'm really glad that she was here to get it because Torvin, as you know, is really afraid of clowns.
Oh yeah,
Like,
huge.
no, not all Umber Hulks are dressed up like clowns. That's a rarity. That's a one-time thing. And they're
Hey,
big.
we're objectively not afraid of anything, and we don't like clowns either, man.
See?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hey, all right, Boxy, we're going
Hey.
this way. We'll meet you in the middle.
Thanks, Erebus. Oh, is that that dead spider thing that I killed earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Is it still there?
Yes.
Okay, I grabbed 2 of the antennas and stick it on my pigtails.
They're a little crunchy now because it was already desiccated from what you did to it. Now it's been sitting for 8 hours. It's
fine.
easy.
I want them
Alright.
to see me coming.
What would you all like to do?
I'm charging.
Perfect. As you all leap off the side of the Kindori and the gravity wave takes over, you see Erebus is on the deck of this ship. And like she said, there's 6 of them. There's 4 of these, or there were 6. You killed one of them. There's 4 of them that look just like the one you killed aboard. And there is one that is wearing these like flowing robes over it. And she has run right past all of them to engage that one directly. And we can just stay here in initiative. So Boxy, it is your turn. She's up on the deck of the ship, laughing maniacally, stabbing at this thing, while the others are like coming out.
Okay, good job, Erebus. Have fun.
Oxy, there's a big one.
Oh,
The
okay, got it.
big one is mine.
Okay, so Boxy would like to, I would like to attack with, no. Yes, no.
That's Erebus right now. She's like, "No, it's mine."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm
Why
gonna,
does sound like a cat?
yeah, sorry. He's pissed today. I have no idea why.
She's
I would like
speaking to she's speaking to Baxi.
I would like to cast, I would use my spiritual weapon, please.
Perfect. You could. That is just a bonus action. But so there's 4 soldiers and one that does look different than the others.
And Erebus is going after the one that looks different than the others.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How far away are they from us?
Well, as you come kind of through the gravity well, you guys kind of like bottom out at about 60 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The Erebus is so nice. I'm gonna go after the big one. I'm gonna help her.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. And then hold on.
And what does the spiritual weapon look like as it manifests?
Yeah, wait, why am I missing my, there it is. Roll it. Okay. Let's see if it works. 12?
That is not enough. The weapon appears and swings past this one, and you see when the does it look like Tiny?
Yeah,
It's
it's a big giant, my rabbit comes to life and he is his claws and teeth, and he just starts like, that the Bart Simpson woodmill punch that he
Mhm.
does?
Mhm.
Both arms does that.
You see it appears coming at it, and it stops, and Erebus stops too and looks at you, and she goes, "Boxy,
What?
I got him."
Okay, fine. Sorry, I just wanted to help. Okay, you got it.
You see, Boxy, it looks at you, and its eyes are just jet black, like inky black. And you hear in your head, "Oh, One of the Kinder has made it down. Good. We weren't quite ready, but you'll do for now.
Why does everyone talk in my head? Jeez.
That, however, was just your bonus action. You still have an action.
I would like to. Can I cast, or can I do Path to the Grave?
You could mark it with the Path to the Grave. You sure could.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on.
What does it look like when Boxy? What does it look like when she marks it?
Okay, when she marks it, she just points at it, and then black ash just marks a giant X on its stupid face.
You see Erebus looks at that and looks at you and looks at that and looks at you, and she just goes,
"You're welcome, Betty. Have fun."
Perfect. It is now, however, the monster's turn. This one that Erebus is attacking looks at you, Torvin, and says, "You seem to have the most potential. Give me a wisdom save, Torment."
No. I refuse.
You're due for a good roll.
I got
believe
15.
in you. I believe in you. Torvin, you feel like a shackle is closing in on your mind. You are aware it wants you to kill Erebus. You're aware of this, but it can't quite crack through. You have made the save. It looks at you for a moment and it just says, and you all hear this in your minds. "Oh, you won't be cooperating. Well, then you'll just be broken." And you see the 4 remaining ones kind of charge towards you. One of them, unfortunately, having gotten a natural 20. Each of you will have 2 attacks incoming. Torvin, what is your AC right now?
Before that happens, I'm like, next time I'll let you in.
AC, Torvin?
17.
That is going to be 2 hits, one of which was a natural 20 on Torvin. I'll come back for that. Riddle, AC currently?
18.
That is going to be 1 bite on Riddle. Myril, what's your AC currently?
17.
That is going to be 1 bite on Myril. All 3 of you give me, actually, hang on a second. Boxy, AC currently, sorry.
17. Also, I have a question.
Yes.
Did they roll a 20 to hit Torvin?
Yes.
Is that a crit?
Oh,
It is.
I'm learning.
oh Gina.
You are. What would you like to
use
do?
the thing.
I'm gonna use my.
I haven't resolved it yet. Yeah, Boxy, it's like slow motion. You see its teeth coming for Torvin's neck. Like he's not going to get out of the way in time.
Okay.
And what would you like to do?
I would like to use Sentinel at Death's Door to get rid of that crit and help Torvin. Whoa, look at me, Torvin. I'm helping you again. And then
Boxy, what does it look like when you do this?
I reach into my pocket and I grab Banana Split.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, towards the eyes?
Yes, towards the eyes, buddy. And I just shock him.
Perfect. He sprawls his tiny hamster body out as it lands on this Nyogi's face, altering it just enough away from your jugular. Both attacks against you miss as well, Boxy, as this thing is swinging and clawing and biting, and it's just like you're completely ignoring it doing this. However, Torvin, Riddle, Myril all give me con saves because you were all bitten.
16.
16?
19.
19? What was that for Riddle? Sorry.
18.
As the teeth of these things sink into you, you feel poison pumped into your body, which you are able to resist somewhat. However, you do take 6 piercing and 14 poison damage. And Torvin, you take an additional 6 from a claw that it does manage to land on you. It would have been much worse if not for your intervention, Boxy.
Gotcha.
Much, much worse.
Since I'm an auto gnome and I have resistance to poison already, would I have?
Yeah, half.
The
It'd be
14?
7. Yeah, 7 poison damage. That's not counting any sort of mitigation.
And you can give that. And oh well, you succeeded. So yeah.
Yep. It's the save is not for the poison damage. It's whether or not you get the poisoned state afterwards, which then does other stuff. However, that is it for them. You guys are all actively engaged now. As Erebus is all over the one in the robes, and 4 have come down to engage each of you. And Torvin, it is your turn.
Erebus, we're gonna soften it up for you. I am.
It is marked with the path to the grave already. Don't forget.
Yep. So I am gonna commander strike. I'm gonna burn my attack.
Mm-hmm.
Burn bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And allow like Riddle,
Yeah.
shoot it right in the head.
Okay.
I don't know what we do. Does Riddle like jump on top of my shoulders and like shoot a crossbow or like
Fusion. Yeah.
Riddle. I mean, Torvin, bend down.
I bend down. A
Riddle.
superhero pose landing.
Mm-hmm.
Riddle
Erebus
rolls
very much yells, "You learned that from me!"
as Torvin is kneeling down. Riddle takes the opportunity to roll up the back of his legs, up his back, and launches herself into the air. She makes her crossbow attack.
Roll it.
Does a 22 hit.
That is enough.
Dang.
And you will get double your damage. Double all of it. 'Cause it's been marked with the path to the grave.
And
Also,
you get an extra D8. You get a D8 from me as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With my that was only a 1, so I'm gonna re-roll because my piercer feat.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey,
I got a 1 again. I'm gonna do that 1d8.
it's meant to be.
I guess so. It's still a 7, so it's not bad. So 7 plus 4, 11.
11. Mm-hmm. So 22.
No, just 11, and then
Wait, give it all to me total, because it's gonna be doubled because of the path to the grave.
yes, 22.
Yeah. 22 points of damage. Perfect. The crossbow bolt flies and just sticks in its neck. And you see Erebus is fighting. She turns and looks at you and she goes, "That's a pretty good shot. That thing you guys did that where you were like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me show you what I can do. But first, it is finish your turn, Torvin, before we find out what
Oh yeah,
Erebus
I'm
can
not
do.
done. Yeah,
Mhm.
now I'm gonna shoot it good. I'm gonna make my first attack. Ooh, that's
Mhm.
15.
That is not enough.
Action
Hits and
surge.
bounces off. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a. My God, another one misses.
Mm-mm.
And how about 19?
19 is enough. While you're like, pew, 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 Erebus is just like, Torvin, you're missing.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
badly."
how about I just line this up for you then, and I shoot it?
I already told you I got it. Okay, then yes, go ahead.
It's not holding anything, right?
Nope.
So 9 points of damage, and I'm going to
Actually, hang on. Let me double check. No, it is not holding anything.
distracting strike.
Okay.
So another 4 points of damage. So 13 points of damage total. And
Okay.
then the next creature to attack gets an advantage.
Perfect. Well, the next creature to attack is Erebus. So what is she gonna do?
She's going to attack it. She's angry.
Okay.
Stop attacking my target. I got this. I said I got this. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone. I lived in the void my whole life. You don't know this.
Sorry, Erebus.
I'm glad you understand her. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Dirty 20.
Is she attacking with her chromatic bolt?
Yes, she is.
More than enough.
That sounds
not
pretty.
Not only is it do you want to roll or you want to use the default damage?
I'm doing it.
All right. And is she attacking with cold, fire, lightning, or radiant?
Whoa.
21 and definitely radiant.
You see she holds out her Talarith and it sparkles in vibrant colors and did you roll with advantage on that, by the way?
I did not. That's just in case.
Just in case, you never know.
No.
All right. Punches a hole clean through this thing. And she very much slow turns and looks at you as it is just like stumbling and dying and like leans against her. And she just like looks you straight in the eye, Torv, and it's just like, that's it. That's all you gotta do. And like pushes it off to the side. Like
we all literally softened it up for fine. No,
I
no,
didn't
you
ask
did it
for any
all.
help.
You did it all.
It's okay, Boxy.
Huh?
See? You see
Yeah.
that
You did great. Yeah, you did it all yourself.
yeah, I mean, just to be clear, I get to keep killing like the rest of these things, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Dope. Dope.
I say in deep speech.
Mhm.
I understand that you've just lost your hive mother. Maybe you might be looking to join a ship. I don't know if you thought about being pirates.
Give me persuasion with disadvantage. Actually, hang on a second. Give me before persuasion, give me either nature or history, whichever's higher.
Any chance he gets. Any chance. It's so good. I always forget that he does that.
Neogi are just the worst too. That's the best part of it.
Oh god.
Okay, so just nature is like 13.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, this seems legit. Give me persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna add a D8.
Okay.
So 16. Oh, yeah. 20. So I take the 16. I'm rolling a D8. And it's a 2. So it's 18.
You see they stop and they kind of look at you and they look you up and down. And now that they stop fighting for a second, you see they all have odd adornments all over them, like streaks of paint, jewels, feathers, and things now that you're actually close up to them. And they say back to you in deep speech, "You're barely adorned. The commander is clearly that one." And they point and look at Riddle.
I agree. Riddle
Yeah,
is the one that's clearly the most adorned, and she is the leader.
To be clear to the rest of you, it does sound like they're like. Yeah.
What's Torvin doing with his mouth? That sounds awful, Torvin. Are you gonna throw up?
Yeah. Thanks. I hate it.
Boxy.
Oh no. What? Come on. I was doing so good. Come on, man. I'm still covered in goo.
Boxy, Banana Split still clinging to the head of this Neogi that is very much alive. Like it was like chewing, but it's like kind of ignoring him, just sort of like fidgeting with him. Stops and holds his hand to his head, and he's like, "Oh, you should tell everyone to duck."
Tell everyone to duck?
Yeah.
Duck?
Yeah, I guess duck. Everybody duck?
Space ducks?
Duck. Goose? No, duck. Lay down. Everybody lay down.
Miro gets
You-
flat.
You all hear, and from the side of the whale, you see Androsel coming over, covered in Kinder, that are just like hanging on and like dangling off the back of him, and breathes down the length of the night spider and like flies past, and all the Kinder are like, "Ah, that's the best thing ever!" And it like flies back the other side.
I hold my head. Thanks, Banana Split.
You see the Neogi like watch that go by, and then like look back at you, Torvin, I technically you don't even have to roll to attack for a breath weapon, but I really did get a natural 20. That's why he's just like, just strafe that thing, like flames are coming. And you hear, and out of the cargo hold, you see a small herd of giant space hamsters come running out the side of the night spider. And one of the Neogi turns and looks and is like, the cattle are escaping. We fight to the death. My roll, it is your turn. They are not, actually, I take that back. Sorry, Riddle, it is your turn. They're not interested in negotiating, Riddle.
The space hamsters, there they are. Boxy, we gotta kill these things so they don't keep them.
Oh, space hamster. She starts running after. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Let's kill him.
All will serve the Neogi.
Good lord.
But
That-
Torvin, can we
say
take one home?
They say out loud in common. You all understand
Oh,
when they say
okay.
all will say all will serve the Neogi.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, but first, does a 28 hit?
More than enough. There's 4 still standing. Well, basically, there's 1 on each of you.
Whichever one is standing closest to myself right now.
Mhm. You start hearing like screaming and hissing coming from inside the ship as other Neogi are trapped inside. I guess he breathes ice. He doesn't breathe fire. But the ship is collapsing. You see Erebus standing next to it while this is all happening. And she's like, I mean, I could have, like, whatever. I mean, if you're into that, I mean, who can just like,
Don't
fire?
feel insecure. It's a dragon.
No, I mean, I had my aesthetic, and I still was willing to like come, like, and be about that business. Like, Riddle. Sorry, I'm interrupting. Please continue, Riddle.
Not only do you have an aesthetic, but you have like an aesthetic, a very cool looking aesthetic, like way cooler than
Yeah.
any dragon. See?
Yeah, Myral, isn't she so cool?
It burns
Cool.
so pretty.
Actually, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. You're just saying that because it's true. No, you guys go.
It's
You guys
true.
got
It's
got
true.
this. You guys got this. If you need help, I got you. And she just like
Okay.
stabs the spear in the ground. She's like, if any of them come out of here, I'm gonna stab them though. Okay.
I don't know if we're going to be able to take all these. We're probably going to need your help because you're
Yeah.
like way stronger than us. So,
You very much see it's like the Grinch, like her heart like expands 3 sizes, like those golden motes appear around her again, and she makes contact with you, Myral, to make sure you saw, and then promptly looks away. Yeah, but it is your turn. Riddle.
Riddle like winks at Miro, like, told you. So with the crossbow and the
Mhm.
sneak attack on
Mhm.
the Neogi that's closest to me,
Mhm.
that's 19 points of damage. And then
Perfect.
I'm going to do Wails from the Grave to one of their allies.
19, you say?
Yes, 19.
Perfect. All right, I'm keeping
And
track of a
then-
bunch of different things here.
And then Wails from the Grave is going to be 4 points of damage
Okay.
to the one that's closest to Torvin.
Perfect. Anything else from Riddle?
That is there anything that I can hide behind right now?
One of your companions. Yeah. If you want a bonus action hide. Yeah. Smoke
Mm.
bomb. Yep.
No. I don't want to put
Because
anyone else in
if
danger.
it can't find you, it's gonna go after somebody else.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Right
That's
now,
it for me.
everybody's 1v1. Myral, it is your turn.
Swing with the longsword, and
Okay.
it is a 13.
Let me double check something here. 13 is not enough. It is wrapped in metal. Now I know you are.
Wait,
Yeah, you got things. You got superiority dice.
Yeah,
You
and
got
I'm literally
options.
looking at the superiority dice. Like, there's a way.
Torvin, feel free to offer any suggestions.
Okay, so did you miss?
Yeah.
He's about to miss.
Do you have precision attack? Let's say you do.
I do
you
not
can-
see it.
You probably do, and you don't know it because it's the best one. That would allow you to roll a 1d8, and that result would be added to your attack.
We're gonna say you got it. Roll that d8.
Cool.
You're a guest here, sir.
Be a good-
Oh, no. I led you astray.
Oh,
And that's only your first attack. You haven't attacked the second time or action surged. So that is a miss though.
I'm obviously swinging again.
Okay.
I'm just
You see, it does turn.
I have an idea. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It does look at you and it says, "You won't be serving. You, I think, will just be eating."
More food.
And then I roll a 7.
Oof.
And then I still can use another superiority dice to roll another D8, yeah?
You can also action surge.
I was gonna do that
Well,
after this.
Because
Because I get 2 attacks on my turn, regardless.
in the interest of transparency, even if you roll an 8, it's not gonna get you high enough to hit him.
Oh well, cool. Then.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So obviously we're going straight to the action surge then, because
Torvin, you're aware it is saying some very unkind things about astral elves, and this is why you shouldn't be anywhere with gravity, and things about your assorted mothers and the eggs you hatch out of.
Do
Yeah.
any of these things have weapons?
Nope, they're all unarmed. No, feel free to action surge and make your 2 more attacks there, Myrtle.
oh yay, 2 more attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, silly question. If I were to say get a little frustrated and want to, yeet a little bit of what they call astral fire at this thing, is Torvin in the way of that?
No, there's 1 on each of you. There's 4. So you have one that is like
Perfect.
point blank there in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because that just seems fantastic.
What does
I'm
that
gonna-
do? Is that an attack or a save from him?
Sacred flame,
right?
It's a
Sacred
flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Perfect. We'll say he needs to beat a 15, which he did not. So yes, roll 2d8 as you set him on fire.
Sweet. 5.
Oh,
Just,
to do
Boxy, it is your turn.
okay. So since that was my first time using Path to the Grave, can I do it again? Because it
You
says end of
absolutely
next.
You can do it twice. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. I would like to try my.
Not only that, your spiritual weapon is still active, so you can still attack with it.
Oh, so I don't have to summon it again?
It's still there.
Sweet. Okay, I would like to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Are you attacking the one that is on you or the one that is on anybody else?
Is anybody in trouble that needs me to save them again? Torvin.
Nope, everyone's fine. I'm fine.
I will attack the one in front of me.
Perfect. Roll it.
21.
More than enough. Yep.
Okay.
Roll your damage. What level did you cast the spiritual weapon at? 'Cause that affects how hard it hits.
Oh crap, hold on.
Level 1, level 2, or level 3?
I gotta click on the right one then. Ignore that roll. I just clicked the one on.
No, no,
actions.
no, that's fine. The roll is the roll. It will affect how many dice you roll if the spiritual weapon was level 1, level 2, or level 3.
Okay. This is pretty simple. I'm gonna roll a level 2 then.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's a hit. Roll the damage.
11.
11 points of damage. Perfect. That was just your bonus action. What would you like to do for your action?
So I can do Path to the Grave again, right?
You can Path to the Grave it, or you can just blast it with a guiding bolt of your own, whichever you, or I mean, you can do literally anything, but those are probably your top 2 options. They're Path to the Grave or blast it.
Okay. Is there one anywhere near Riddle or Torvin or Milo?
There's one on each of you.
Oh, it's one of each.
Yeah,
One on
yeah,
each
oh,
of
yeah.
us. How far are we to each other?
Just basically right within arm's length of each other,
Cool.
kind of point blank. Mhm.
I'm gonna Path to the Grave the one on Riddle.
Mhm.
And then I do that by just and then just drawing an X on it on the stupid thing's forehead.
Like it. What? Why did it lick me? I don't. Well, perfect. It is marked with the Path to the Grave. Although now it is their turn. Once again, I apologize. Torvin, what is your AC? Everybody's going to have 2 attacks incoming.
17.
It misses twice, Torvin. Riddle, natural 1. So it's like,
Atlas, try it.
Fortunately, Riddle, you have not insubstantial damage coming in. So give me a con save, first of all.
Okay. Oh.
Are you immune to poison? No, you're just resistant.
Resistant, yeah. So
Right.
7.
Riddle, you take 6 piercing and another 7 poison. And you are poisoned. Which is weird because you're not biological. And another 6 from the claw. So 12, 19 total points of damage.
Oh, that's not good.
Riddle, as you hear it kind of wails and beats on her. I believe I said it was 2 misses for Torvin and 1 hit on Myrtle, I believe. Myrtle's
One on Myrtle.
6 points from a claw.
Done.
Torvin, you see Riddle's getting a little beat up, but you got your own problem as one's right here in front of you, and you are aware it's been marked with the path to the grave.
Yeah, I burn Commander Strike. I burn my bonus action, and I hand a reaction over to Whittle. I'm like, Whittle, can you shoot this off me for a minute?
Sure.
Roll it, Whittle. Riddle.
Does a 26 hit?
It does. That's not a natural 20, is it?
No.
Okay. Yep. Sure does. And because it's marked with the path to the grave, this will be doubled.
So that's going to be 18 times 2.
36 points of damage.
Woo!
Tell me what it looks like when Riddle executes this thing.
Oh, so first Riddle is going to lick it.
Terror fills into its Neogi eyes, knowing the end is nigh, having been licked twice now. Mm-hmm.
And then right where she licks this Neogi on the forehead, she aims her.
You see it just starts to open its mouth like it's going to say something, and it's almost like its nervous system catches up to the fact that it's dead and just collapses to the ground in a heap.
Boxy, it works. All you have to do is lick them.
Yeah, I told you so. Wait, did you actually lick them? Because I licked my thumb and did you actually lick?
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good.
Erebus is just like, do you feel weird? Do you feel like you're flying? How many fingers am I holding up?
And now I'm gonna make my other attack roll.
Go for it, Torvin. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Go shoot the one. Oh, it's a natural one.
Torvin, it's like they're talking about licking things, and you just sort of like click, and you see there's a crayon wedged in your gun from where that Kinder was sleeping with it. The Neogi looks at you and is
this
like,
is why I left all my children behind.
Anything else from Torvin?
Nope.
Riddle, it is your turn now. You see Torvin fishing this crayon out of his weapon, and the Neogi's just kind of looking at him with disgust and raising its arm like it's about to claw him right in front of you. But it's your turn.
As the Neogi is like raising their claw, I think I'm gonna aim right for the armpit. Does a 21 hit?
21 is enough. Yep.
That's awful.
Having been punched in the armpit, it is one of the worst things ever.
Seriously.
Oh, really?
You can't move your arm after it's done.
It is a pressure point. It's the worst.
It takes down both tendons.
Yep.
And then the pain in the center of your armpit is insane.
The worst.
Just a nerve cluster explodes.
How much damage, Riddle?
So Riddle's just like, no, 16 points of damage. And then for their ally, Whales in the Grave would be 6 points of damage.
Perfect. The one on Boxy is hurt worse than the one on Myrtle. Which one would you like to put that 6 on?
Definitely the one next to Boxy.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Anything else from Riddle?
That's it.
All right. Myrtle, it is your turn.
Wing it on the one nearest to me because it's right here.
Have at it.
Oh, buddy.
That's 3. It's supposed to be like a
It-
+3, it looks like, but like no, so it's a 6, but still. 6 is
My
nowhere
roll.
near enough. I am sure of
Dice
it.
are not your
You
friends
hear
tonight.
Erebus is like, I'm sorry if I'm distracting you. You don't have to hold back for me though. Like, show off. I want to see it. Show me what you got. Wait, I'm not looking. I don't want to make it weird. I'm not looking. This is me.
Too late. It's already
This is
weird.
me. This is me. No, I'm not.
I know you're looking.
No, I mean, I'm not.
You're looking, but you're not looking. I know. It's fine.
Go ahead and roll it.
This one is a 15.
15 is still not enough, but you've not used your
Yeah.
superiority dice yet.
Yes, I will use one of them this turn. That gives me 3.
That would make it 18. That is enough.
Finally. And I'm slashing with the long sword for
Yep.
9 damage.
Perfect. All right. Was that was your first or second attack?
That was the second. The first was a 6.
Got it. Perfect. Anything else?
Don't think I have anything else worth really doing. So
Boxy, we're back around to the top. The one on Torvin, they're all beat up. The one on Torvin is hurt the worst, but they're all hurt pretty badly. But yes.
is there anyone in our party that is like fairly like damaged?
Riddle took some serious hits.
All right, I'm gonna rally
Mhm.
and use a bonus action to
Mhm.
use one of my superiority die to grant a friendly creature who can see or hear me temp HP equal to the superiority die roll, which is a
Woo.
D8.
What are you going to say to Riddle to bolster her?
These enemies are nothing. You know better. You can handle better. Here. And then he hands her 8 HP temporarily, or heals her for 8 HP temporarily.
There you go. You know, Riddle, you gotta protect the littles.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miro. I can't die because we gotta protect the Kender. Don't lick the Nyogi. I didn't know the Boxy. I didn't know the Boxy didn't actually lick them.
Erebus says, that's just good life advice.
What are the temp hit
8.
points? 8?
8.
Okay.
Yep. However, Boxy, it's your turn. Like I said, 3 of them are beat up. The one on Torvin is beat up the most, but they're all pretty well damaged.
Okay.
Although Riddle is hurt the worst. His enemies hurt the worst. Riddle has taken the most damage. Right.
How much HP does Riddle have left?
16 at the moment.
16? Ah, you're fine. Yeah, it's
I'll just
fine.
walk it off. It's fine.
Yeah, and plus she is so high right now. She can't even feel it.
Probably not.
Man, can I overheal?
What do you mean?
Like if I did vampiric touch again?
Yeah, you still can. You'll harm the target. Yeah, even if you. Yeah. Yes. The
Okay.
damage of the vampiric touch doesn't have anything to do with the what you get back.
And my spiritual weapon's still chilling, right?
Yep, you can attack with that too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, dokie. Let's do it again. I'm gonna try the vampiric touch. That was
All right.
fun.
That
Okay.
what? Roll it. Well, are you gonna roll the spiritual weapon first, or the vampiric touch first?
I'm gonna smack I'm gonna smack the one in front of Riddle because she needs to sit down for a little bit. She's kind of not all there. So I'm gonna help her out.
Okay, roll it. 3d6.
7 damage.
Perfect. And roll your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon level 2, please. 7.
Actually, I take that back. Sorry. Riddle killed hers. There's not one in front of Riddle. There's
Oh.
one in front of Torvin, in front of Myra, and in front of you.
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
gonna run over to Myra. Myra,
Oh, hi.
watch this, and then vampiric touch that one,
Okay.
and then she like puts her hand on it,
Mhm.
and then her eyes just roll to the back of her head.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
really creepy.
Yep. And roll your spiritual weapon.
Right. Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6. 13?
13 is not enough.
Oh my God,
As you
Tiny.
watch the eyes start to sink in, and you see the moisture coming out of it. It just like draining into Boxy, which does heal you for 6. I don't even know if you're hurt yet. But you see Tiny comes up behind it and just misses wildly while you're just like pulling the life out of this thing here.
I still rolled back. You just hear me whisper, Tiny, we talked about this. God, you're even embarrassing me for so. Okay, fine. We'll deal with this later. And then,
would you like Banana Split to go for the eyes?
Oh, I can wait. I can do that.
Oh yeah, no, that actually is a thing that miniature giant space hamsters can do. That is true.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm gonna throw it at the one in front of Torvin again.
Perfect. Hang on. I just got to pull up real quick how it actually works, but it is a thing that they can actually do.
It's still blue from the popsicle too.
Still blue from the popsicle, 100%.
That's a 12. Do I add anything to it?
You do. It's a +7, and that is enough. Roll 1d6 + 5.
That's a 5 and another 5. That's 10.
It had 9 hit points left. So describe for me what it looks like when Banana Split kills this thing when you throw it at this Neogi's face.
Pupils come back. And I just cock my head over and I look at Torvin. Torvin!
Oh God, what?
You still got that crayon?
Yes.
Okay, I'll trade you for it. You want to see something real cool if you give me the crayon?
Yes.
So I take the crayon, I put it in my mouth, I start chewing on it, and then I just toss this stupid hamster at his eyes again.
When you throw the hamster, the Kinder riding Androsil come back over the horizon, and it's in like parallel slow motion as you see they're all like, woo, as the hamster into this Neogi's face and just claws and scratches down until it falls dead with him still going at it. And he just like looks up covered Neogi blood, just goes yep, reveling in this.
And I'm chewing on the crayon. Tastes like purple.
What does purple taste like?
It is the monster's turn, and you see the two. That was the one that was on my roll that you eliminated. Okay. The other two stop. Yes.
Is that the one on Torvin or my roll? Because I threw that towards Torvin.
Oh, did you want the one on Torvin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. The one on Torvin is eliminated. You see,
my roll was the one I vampiric touched.
Oh, you split it up. Well, it only killed it if you did the same thing to the same one. Otherwise, it'll still be alive. So, do you want to have killed the one on Torvin or the one on my roll? It'll still be dead. Just tell me which one you want to be dead.
Oh man, but I did this whole thing with like shoving it in Torvin's face. It has to be the Torvin one because I ate the crayon. Sorry, my roll.
You're good.
Perfect.
The crayon was awesome.
You see the last remaining ones turn and look at each other, and they just say, "To the death!" and rear up, and you hear boom as they just rupture and splat in all directions over all of your faces, all of your clothes. A little bit kind of gets in your mouth, and you look up to see floating overhead, caught in the gravity well, now kind of like spinning rapidly in circles, Eliwick, with smoke coming from the back of the cannon. And he's like, I protected the littles! I protected the littles!
You did a great job, Eliwick!
It's like,
so the Neogis who didn't explode, would it be possible for Riddle to harvest their brains for later?
I mean, you have a doctor that could help you.
Oh,
Boxy, you're skilled with saws, right?
Yeah.
Can you help me extract the brains out of these Neogis?
Oh, it was the good stuff. Oh, yeah, I'll bring some home for you.
Okay.
After all the chaos dies down, the Kinder take turns tossing dead Nyogi off the back to feed the scavers that are flying behind, just to watch them eat. You know, they're like, we call that one ham sandwich, and just like try and take turns throwing it to them. And they Kinders go through and strip the spider ship absolutely clean. And have a memorial banquet for you guys to celebrate your great victory, feeding you what's probably not gnocchi, probably. And you see Trapspringer finally comes up to you, and she holds out her hand, and she has 4 keys, 4 different size keys. Actually, she has 5 keys, because she gives one to Erebus as well. For supreme valor in the defense of Kindoriaville Stein, we give you the keys to the city. And all the Kinder are like, yay! Boxy. And Riddle. We talked about it. And we were just wondering, because we know you guys gotta go, because like there's like a grumpy Githyanki on there that's like complaining about a skull or something. I don't know. He wouldn't come out, but every time we tried to rob him, he got a little sorty. So we don't have a lot of time.
The skull is a big thing. I don't know what it does, but it's a big deal to him.
He likes it.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, before you gotta go, would you guys like to be queens for a day?
Yes. I've always wanted to be queen for a day.
Yeah.
I mean, like for more than a day, but like I'll take a day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we should probably do something for Torvin and Myril and Erebus so they don't feel like left out, though, too, right?
Can they be kings for the day?
We'll be kings for the day, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like everybody knows, like queens are like really what's up, though. But like, yeah, they could be like kings for a day too.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
all right,
then
kings,
we get to keep one of the big hamsters.
You see,
I would like to recruit. How would you like to feel joining a pirate team? I'm trying to do my best, Torvin.
when you say, how would you like to join a pirate team? Literally every Kinder's hand goes out.
Oh.
And you just hear from the Deciduan, Kaiho's voice echoes out into the void. No.
Okay, but how about a hamster?
And you see all the Kinder look up and they're like, dibs on the Spelljammer chair, and they start climbing the ropes immediately. And here on the back of the Kindori, in Kindoriaville Stein, being treated like royalty in the way the spacefaring Kinder and Autognomes only know how to do. Enjoying a couple of days of very well-earned rest in party and quite a few pounds of consumption weight is a good place for us to stop.
Like 20 pounds of oil. Just the finest, freshest oil from whatever
they got the good
they
stuff.
have
They got the mineral baths for you, for you, Riddle. Yeah, like you didn't know that it was time for your 6-month maintenance, but apparently that's a thing. You know what I mean? Like I know this is now epilogue. The next day, Torvin, you walk into that dome-shaped Autognome ship, which, you know, that's where the Autognomes live, and see Riddle completely disassembled down to her component bolts, with just her eyes and face sitting nearby on a table as they are servicing her. Riddle, it feels magnificent.
Is there like Riddle's mouth sitting somewhere?
Yeah.
She can still speak up?
Yeah. You see, when you walk in and Aurea is in there, and she actually walks over with Riddle's jaw and just kind of like hooks it on to your face so that you can talk. It is like the world's greatest deep tissue massage, Riddle.
Torvin, Or can you put my jaw up a little bit? Torvin's a little smaller. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, Torvin is totally okay. This feels great. This is like a day at the spa. And I know this looks really disturbing because I'm disassembled, but like, this is exactly what I wanted to do for Cricket. And Cricket was afraid, but this is like a day at the spa. They're going to put me back together. Everything's going to be fine. And now I'm going to be extra sneaky because I am oiled.
That's great. Just as long as no one disassembles anyone else who's not an auto gnome. That's fantastic. Just remind the other auto gnomes that we don't come apart so easily.
I will definitely let them know that.
You see Oria like looks at you for a second and she reaches with a pencil and she writes something down and just holds it up to you. And it says, "You come apart very easily. It's putting back together again is the hard part."
It's the Riddle's jaw like faces Oria. It's
I disagree
not
on
hard.
that
It's
part.
impossible.
In here, getting the deepest tissue of auto gnome massages is actually a good place for us to stop.
I don't have eyes.
I can give you one. Want this one?
Plum reaches out like gently and takes it and says, "Thank you," and puts it in their head.
Yay!
And I imagine that it's a little squished,
Ugh.
but it's,
Yeah, it might have some teeth marks in it. I'm sorry.
it's perfect.
Yay!
The eye never quite lines up.
It's just, yeah, it's like over here. Yeah.
Yeah.